From the murky waters of the sportsman's paradise, stories emerge. Stories of the generations of people who have shared in the bounties of the land. Stories of communities that have persevered through natural disasters. Stories of the abundance of fish, wildlife, and adventures that create an ecosystem rich in diversity. And from the silted banks of the mighty Mississippi to the soggy marsh bottoms, from the tops of towering pine forests to the depths of the salty Gulf, human and animal have shared this fortune for centuries. Enjoy these stories as told by outdoor journalists who travel across our state, documenting the adventure, sportsmanship, and heritage that make us Bayou Wild.
Today we're in southern Plaquemines Parish in Buras, Cajun Fishing Adventures Lodge, owned and operated by Captain Ryan Lambert, who was our guide today as we took Miss Louisiana 2019 Megan Cruz and a traveling companion, Kaylee McCoyne, out for some bull redfishing. A lot of fun. And you might have to go around the back if you...
I have learned as Miss Louisiana, oftentimes I'll be told, hey, you need to be here, and I'll know where I need to be, but not know exactly where I'm going quite yet. Just, okay, follow this address and I'll figure it out when I get there. Prior to being Miss Louisiana, I had not heard of Burris, and so being able to come and see how special this place is, and it's not just people traveling from Louisiana to be a part of this, it's people from around the world. This is something that is such a deep-rooted part of our culture in Louisiana that I don't get to experience living in North Louisiana. So being able to be a part of that today was one of the coolest experiences that I've had yet.
Closed captioning made possible by Ceto.com. Become a member. Discover the taste of Louisiana that's seasoned just right. Boiled to perfection. Enriched with tradition. A taste that's savory, crispy, a little sweet. Discover the taste of Louisiana fish fry products.
If you're a proud Bayou Wild TV viewer, check out the Bayou Wild TV collection shirts. Both regular tee and long sleeve dry fit are a perfect fit for any outdoorsman or woman who lives and plays in Bayou country. And they make perfect gifts. Go to BayouWildTV.com.
Hello, my friends. This is Louisiana native Zachary Richard. I cherish the outdoor experiences that make our state so special. And for the first time in over 60 years, whooping cranes are back in Louisiana. Wildlife and fisheries need your help as these beautiful birds resettle in our state. If you spot a whooping crane, observe it from a distance, and if you witness anyone harming one of these very special birds, call the number on the screen.
This message is underwritten by Chevron.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
Most people would assume that the job of Miss Louisiana is incredibly glamorous, and so being able to showcase that it's not always the glamorous, but it's also the fun and adventurous, that's really, really neat for me. And being able to take this weekend or these last few days that I've been able to have here and carry that with me, not just today, but the rest of my life. That's what I'm really most looking forward to. It's not about my looks, it's about the experiences and being present and enjoying the moment. It's about the people that you meet and hoping that people get to know my heart in the process of it as well, and my love for adventure and trying new things. So I did not mind waking up super early this morning and throwing my hair up in a bun because I'm here to catch fish, not look beautiful.
Now, being from the northern part of the state, Kaylee and Megan were not accomplished saltwater fishermen. In fact, this was their very first saltwater fishing trip, and they really had done limited freshwater fishing. I got to tell you, they caught on to the casting very quickly, and they learned how to fight a bull red without any other choice pretty quick.
It's heavy.
Now go toward the back of the boat, nice and slow.
Walk to the back,
easy
Chris.
to the
Go to the
back.
back.
I was not fully convinced that we had not caught a whale.
Now, you might have to go around the back if he's... no, he looks like he's biting. I don't think Megan had any idea what the strength of a bull redfish was. She was really shocked and surprised, and for a while there, she was kind of in shock and a little bit of a loss of what to do.
Truthfully, it was just a moment of panic because I think you and I had talked about it. I'd never caught a fish before. Prior to coming here, I had never been able to catch a fish before, which is why I had such a bad negative experience fishing in times past.
You know, you just can't fight them too hard, and you don't want them into the boat too early. If they're green, you want them out there. You don't want them by the boat because they're in schools for a reason. They learn stuff.
Ryan is left-handed, so he gave me the incorrect pull. Okay, it's wrong. It was just wrong.
Struggling with this fish.
So trying to rotate and reel in exactly. My arm was getting tired. I'm pretty sure I started to do a little backwards action going on.
I mean, Miss Louisiana was squealing on that first fish. I loved it.
So I was so eager to get that fish in the boat, and I couldn't get it. And it was swimming the opposite direction, and it was a whale. So it didn't happen. Oh no!
They will get you on a power pole. They will get you on a motor, the trolling motor, anything on the boat. They're just too powerful a fish, and if you make any mistake, they're gonna pop off.
I was thinking, guys. I was thinking. It's all for the camera. Okay. I have actually had bad experiences with fishing, so I was not prepared for how much fun that I would be having on this trip. I was thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to get sick. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to catch anything. Oh my goodness, this is going to be terrible. I'm having PTSD moments of what happened with growing up as a child, and none of those things happened. I ended up having one of the greatest times ever. Got a good arm workout in the process of it, trying to catch a fish or two, so it was a great time.
First two bull reds Megan hooked up escaped. Equipment malfunctions. We had a line pop, we had a hook straighten out. She was a little disappointed, but she wasn't discouraged. She kept at it.
My arm is throbbing, that's what's happening. We got one! Third time's the charm, right?
We love our children. We protect them. We guide them. We prepare them for life in the world. With all that we do, from deep in our hearts, we cannot control all things. Life-threatening illnesses and disabilities affect far too many of our children each year. While we cannot change the circumstance, we can make dreams come true. Dreams to provide hope, to provide spiritual healing and strength, to provide moments of happiness and relief in the hardest of times. We can give a glimmer of light and hope in a time of darkness and despair. Join huntofalifetime.org to help make dreams come true, to provide hope for children with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Hunt of a Lifetime is a non-profit organization fulfilling dreams for hunting and fishing trips to youth 21 and under with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Visit huntofalifetime.org to learn how you can make a difference.
In 1967, Dutch Stogner realized his dream to run his own meat market. 50 years and 3 generations later, Double D and the Stogner family still operate with Dutch's original commitment to quality. Pick up some Double D sausage today and share your good times with us on Facebook.
Some things in life smell delicious. Others, not so much. Like a gas leak. Propane, for instance, is naturally odorless. That's why we add strong odorants to alert you if there is a leak. So if you ever smell gas, turn your system off at the tank and call your propane dealer immediately. Propane is a safe and exceptional fuel, and we want to keep it that way.
Today's trip with Miss Louisiana, Megan Cruz, was part of a sponsorship with the Louisiana Propane Dealers Association. It's one of the biggest industries that we have in the state, and it's part of her duties to act as an ambassador for that association. The thing about bull redfishing is it can go from 0 to 100 in no time, and that's exactly what happened today. You have long periods between hookups sometimes, but then sometimes you get multiple hookups, and it's redfish chaos.
Put him out there, fight him, let the drag do its thing, fight him with the rod, not the reel, so you don't twist it all up. And just take your time, there's no hurry. I mean, that's what the fun of it. Most people get in a hurry, like they want them in the boat so fast, but just enjoy the fight. And, you know, it's not like you're trying to get meat in the boat.
There he is. Look at here. Look at here. Good job.
Heck yeah.
Royalty meets bull redfish.
It's almost childlike, being so giddy over a fish. But I was just grateful to be able to even get it into the boat after having 2 poor attempts the first time.
Louisiana girl, she did great today. Both of them, Kaylee too. They handled it. I thought Kaylee was gonna do a little more squealing than she did.
This is truly exhausting, but the best fun ever.
I'm working it.
Look, there he is! Ah!
But they enjoyed it, so that's good. It's all good.
Good job! Good job!
Look, it's small. Look, what? Y'all, that was the most workout. Holy cow! I know.
They were incredibly strong. Put up a great fight, but I'm stronger.
I love representing Louisiana for a number of reasons, but this has got to be one of the big ones.
Bye-bye, redfish. You've been kissed by Miss Louisiana.
Well, you know, these are breeding fish, and you'll probably get more meat off an 8-pounder than you will a 20-pounder. And even when they get to that size, you can look at them and see if he's healthy across the back. That fish isn't mature yet. We'll keep that. You know, they'll lay billions and billions of eggs on a full moon in September and October, and they all come inside the marsh. And wherever we have enough vegetation to keep them alive from getting eaten by a croaker, that's what makes our redfish.
Oh, Ryan is awesome. I would love for him just to be my dad, my grandpa, just be able to go and spend time with him. He has the sweetest spirit, and being able to spend the day and everything that he's done here at the lodge as well is just unreal.
Not only is Megan an ambassador for Louisiana to other states to bring people here to enjoy our resources, but now that she's got a taste of South Louisiana, saltwater fishing, she's actually an ambassador for South Louisiana to North Louisianians.
It broadens your horizons so much, being able to be a part of nature and just something more than the usual layout of what Miss Louisiana guidelines or the premise of what her job seems to be. And so being able to utilize the different tools that I've gained today and carry out those different things going into Miss America, and even as my time as Miss Louisiana, it broadens your horizon so much, and I think it deepens who you are as a person, not just focusing on the superficial of what I may look like on television, but also just enjoying the experiences. And this is a year of new experiences for me to be able to share with my family, and hopefully start some new traditions for my future family as well, because I just see what it does for people. But I think my next outdoor adventure might be frogging or crawfishing. We'll see.
Coming up next, from fighting bull redfish near the Gulf of Mexico to the kitchen of Cajun fishing adventures for a little redfish Ryan with Megan Cruz.
So am I trying my hand at this? Is this what we're about to
Let's
do?
go. I already got
I've
got the dressing already done. Just take it, put it across the top of it.
Dig in, bare hands
Sure.
on? Okay.
Those are royal hands. I mean, Miss Louisiana, I mean, you can't be dirty. Just put a generous amount in there.
Okay.
If you're lucky enough to bag a deer or a hog this season, bring it here to Double D.
Double D processes hogs and exotic game and guarantees your product is always the meat you brought to Double D.
Double D Meats in Bogalusa, home of country smoked, spicy jalapeno cheddar, and other customized flavors.
Bring your deer or your hog here to Double D, where you always get your meat back in return. It's worth a drive to Bogalusa from anywhere. Double D.
The iconic whooping crane is back in Louisiana. If you spot a whooping crane, remember, observe and admire it from a distance, and always report any harmful activity. You can always help the Louisiana whooping cranes thrive by donating to lawff.org.
Thank you to Chevron and the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries Foundation for their generous support.
All right, today we're going to cook a little redfish Ryan. I have Megan Cruz, Miss Louisiana, is going to come down and all the way from North Louisiana to do a little Cajun cooking with us. Today, this is a dish that I developed years and years ago.
Roll my sleeves for this one.
I was working in the chemical plant. I could cook almost every night. You know, we work nights, and whoever's birthday it was, you got to pick what we ate in the birthday cake, and every time this is what they wanted, redfish Ryan.
So am I trying my hand at this? Is this what we're about to do?
Let's go. I already got I've got the dressing
sleeves
already
for it.
done. Just take it, put it across the top of it.
Dig in, bare hands
Sure.
on? Okay.
Those are royal hands. I mean, Miss Louisiana, I mean, you can't be dirty. Just put a generous amount in there.
Okay. Okay,
After
how's
it
that?
bakes.
Is that looking good?
A little bit more in the front, yeah.
Okay.
The people over here eat really big, so we got,
I know.
you know, we were cooking for 23 tonight, so this one little redfish is just to show everybody what it is, and then we'll show them everything.
Okay.
Turn it this way so it's the same way.
Got it, and I'm going to
Perfect,
center it up so it
perfect.
doesn't topple over on me.
Center, then press it down and make it nice, and we'll put some tomatoes and jalapeno
add
on
any of
top.
that in there?
No, we're gonna make a sauce with that.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, we'll make a cream sauce with that.
Okay.
And
Got
we'll
this and that.
take a little lemon and squeeze over the top. I won't get you. Just
Right.
a
No, I'm just
trained
kidding.
lemon. It's not one of them spitters.
Okay.
And we'll take a little Cajun season and put all of it. And we'll take lemon and pepper. You just put a generous amount, and I like it lemony, because you have a lot of fish and a lot of seasoning, so you're doing all of it. And then as it melts down, it'll all get in there. Then we'll pop this in the oven for about 40 minutes while we're making the crab sauce. When it comes out, we'll put that crab meat on top with a nice cream sauce.
On that Miss America diet.
Yeah,
Louisiana style.
we're gonna get rid of that. But Miss Louisiana should be a lot bigger. You know,
Right.
well, North Louisiana, it's different food.
I know.
So we're gonna take
Showing
this.
me the right way to have
Put it in our little
Louisiana
propane
cuisine.
oven. We have propane here because after Hurricane Katrina, you know, no more natural gas. Thank God for propane.
Right. Well, I've actually done a lot of work with the Louisiana propane dealers as Miss Louisiana. And one thing I've learned is that Louisiana is the second largest propane producer in America.
And Hurricane Katrina had a lot to do with that.
Yeah,
so,
pretty great.
so that's all right as long as we do it. So we'll pop that in the oven. We'll put this off the plate, put it in the baking pan, put it in the oven. When it comes out, we'll make some sauce to put on top.
Perfect. Can't wait.
Add the taste of Louisiana to your next meal. If you like creamy, bold, tangy, or spicy, bring home the taste of Louisiana with sauces from Louisiana fish fry products.
Want to be seen on a Bayou Wild episode? Sign up for our Cajun Invasion wild pheasant hunt in the remote hills of South Dakota in mid-November. Bad River Bucks and Birds provides lodging, meals, transportation, dogs, and bird cleaning. Details at dontheoutdoorsguide.com.
Megan, there it is.
It is
You
so
ready?
beautiful. Oh, I'm more than ready.
Let's take a little one and we'll try it, and then we'll make a plate. Put it right under there.
I'm really excited for this sauce. This sauce looks so good. I could just eat it alone.
Well, let's try that sauce. See the nice crab sauce. Boy, isn't that beautiful?
It is.
Put it right on top.
And you're telling me I have to be the taste tester?
Oh, yeah, let's taste
Man,
it.
this job is so hard. So hard.
Okay, so
what's all
to
in
make
this?
the sauce, I put a little bit of seasoning, a few onions, a few bell peppers, just tiny bit, and I cooked it down, and I just put, you could do olive oil, I do butter and make a blonde roux, then I put cream in it, and then I'll take and season it up with Cajun seasoning, a lot of lemon and pepper, squeezed lemon, I like a lot of lemon in it,
Yeah.
and then I put parsley for color just to make it pretty.
And a whole lot of love.
Oh yeah, I think we succeeded. Try it out, see what
Okay.
you got. Oh, she's going right for the saucy area.
I am so excited for this sauce, I'm telling you.
I think it might be hot. I don't want your crown smoking.
I'm trying to get a little bit of this little mix you've got going here. This is a big bite. Now I'm going to instantly regret
Just self-induced, self-induced. This has ended up in many a cookbook and been published about, I don't know, 5, 6, 8 times.
5, 6, 8 times, you know? It's delicious.
That sauce is
So,
fine.
so good.
Taste that lemon?
I can.
Mm.
It adds just a little bit of kick because with all of the cream and everything, it gets so heavy, but that lemon just kind of breaks it up a little bit.
You know, this recipe has been published a lot, but John Falls has cooked it on his TV show. In fact, I cooked it with him, and it's on his Cooks, Lies, and Alibis cookbook, on John Falls' big book. That's the most prevalent spot to find it. You can come down here and come fishing, and once a week we'll have this. I very seldom eat it. I mean, it's a very old recipe. So it's rich too, huh?
It's so good.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
We love our children. We protect them. We guide them. We prepare them for life in the world. With all that we do, from deep in our hearts, we cannot control all things. Life-threatening illnesses and disabilities affect far too many of our children each year. While we cannot change the circumstance, we can make dreams come true. Dreams to provide hope, to provide spiritual healing and strength, to provide moments of happiness and relief in the hardest of times. We can give a glimmer of light and hope in a time of darkness and despair. Join huntofalifetime.org to help make dreams come true, to provide hope for children with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Hunt of a Lifetime is a nonprofit organization fulfilling dreams for hunting and fishing trips to youth 21 and under with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Visit huntofalifetime.org to learn how you can make a difference.
If you're a proud Bayou Wild TV viewer, check out the Bayou Wild TV collection shirts. Both regular tee and long sleeve dry fit are a perfect fit for any outdoorsman or woman who lives and plays in Bayou country. And they make perfect gifts. Go to BayouWildTV.com.
In 1967, Dutch Stogner realized his dream to run his own meat market. 50 years and 3 generations later, Double D and the Stogner family still operate with Dutch's original commitment to quality. Pick up some Double D sausage today and share your good times with us on Facebook.
Thanks for watching Bayou Wild TV. Join us on Mondays. Call the restaurant. We're here at Morton Seafood Restaurant twice a month on Mondays. We swap fishing and hunting stories. It's always a good time.
And if you miss any episodes, go to BayouWildTV.com. You can always watch the back episodes. Check out the Bayou Wild collection. Some great gifts, hats, shirts for your Bayou Wild TV fans.